Morning, Steve Reed with the Morning Grain Comments. We have a mixed trade with beans and meal and corn and Chicago wheat lower, whereas soybean oil, Kansas City, and Minneapolis wheat is higher. Minneapolis September wheat is at 8-year highs. USDA dropped spring wheat rating 7% to 20% good to excellent. Last year was 69, and North Dakota has 42% of the crop heading. The USDA estimated 64% of the U.S. Corn crop is rated good to excellent. Had some drops in Minnesota and also Ohio, Tennessee, and North Dakota is only rated 40% good to excellent. South Dakota 24% good to excellent. Beans are 60% good to excellent. You've got 20.5 million acres of beans in North Dakota, South Dakota, and Minnesota. North Dakota is rated 25% good to excellent, South Dakota 26%, and Minnesota 45% good to excellent. So the USDA's 179 corn yield, 51 bean yield is probably in question right now. 33% of the U.S. winter wheat crop is harvested. Kansas is 41, Missouri is 51, Oklahoma 80, and Texas 75. Again, we're hearing some pretty high hard red winter wheat and soft red winter wheat yields, but soft wheat have to watch pretty closely, especially a tropical storm that could move into the soft wheat areas and provide too much rain and cause some disease concerns. We got the USDA report tomorrow. Anything above 93.8 corn acres, the bean acres around 87.6 would be negative. And I think anything below 89.1 bean acres, anything above that would be bearish. Anything below would be bullish for both the 93.8 and 89.1 bean acre stocks. 773 bean stocks versus 1381 last year would, I think, a positive number. 4.1 billion bushels of corn versus 5 billion last year is also a positive number for the nearby market. I think the other outside influences, we'll be watching this Delta virus variant as it moves across parts of Europe, as it moves, comes into the United States. Some people think that crude oil is lower because of the concern that this variant could reduce energy demand, and does that mean it reduces food demand? We'll also be watching any news out of China with their 100-year anniversary of the Communist Party. We did note that China yesterday said they were going to sell pork out of their reserves. They're going to buy pork and put it in the reserves to help offset lower pork prices. We also note that markets are kind of evening up in front of First Notice Day tomorrow and also in front of the USDA report. Long-term weather, we're looking at continued dry weather in July for the northern plains, maybe parts of the western Midwest, the PNW, and the Canadian prairies. South and east of that should see normal weather. As always, these are my thoughts and not those of ADM or ADM Investor Services. Have a safe and profitable trading day, and remember, always treat people like you yourself would like to be treated.